7 cars make that version of ownership possible. Every one of them is backed by RepairPal data, iSeeCars longevity studies, and real owners who bought once and drove until the number on the odometer stopped feeling believable. Starting at number 7. Number 7. Hyundai Elantra, 2017 to 2022. 10 years ago, recommending a Hyundai as a car that never breaks down would have ended a conversation. That assumption is exactly why a clean 2019 Elantra is sitting on used lots right now for $13,000, and why the people who understand what Hyundai has become in the last decade are buying them quietly before everyone else catches on. Hyundai backed the Elantra with a 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain warranty. That is not a marketing number. That is a manufacturer putting its money directly behind its confidence in what it built. No brand offers a warranty like that for a car they expect to see back in the service bay repeatedly. Consumer Reports' 2024 reliability rankings awarded the Elantra a top 5 position among compact sedans. Annual repair costs sit below $300, less than most people spend on a single unexpected repair. The 2017 to 2022 generation runs a 2.0-liter, naturally aspirated 4-cylinder paired with either a 6-speed manual or a 6-speed automatic. No CVT, no dual-clutch experiment, no new transmission technology still working out its early production problems. The powertrain is conventional, conservative, and built to the standard Hyundai had to reach before they could offer that warranty without losing money on every claim. A pharmacist in Dallas bought a 2019 Elantra SEL with 44,000 miles for $13,500 2 years ago. She drives 28,000 miles per year. She is currently at 99,000 miles. Unscheduled repair spent in 2 years of high mileage daily use, 0. She has replaced the tires once and nothing else. She told me recently that the car has never once made her late for anything mechanical. Her previous car, a compact from a European manufacturer, spent 9 days in the shop in the same 2-year window. She has not missed those days. A clean 2019 Elantra SEL with 60,000 miles runs $12,000 to $14,500 today. The warranty remaining transfers to the second owner, which means a used Elantra still carries coverage that no Toyota, Honda, or Mazda from the same year can match at purchase. Hyundai's reputation is catching up to its engineering. The window where you can still find one underpriced because of a decade-old assumption is closing. The people buying these right now understand something the market hasn't fully priced in yet. The next car set a mileage record that the automotive media covered as news. 5 years, 1 driver, 1 car, 481,805 miles. Number 6, Toyota Corolla Hybrid, 2020 to 2024. A Toyota Corolla Hybrid owner in the United Kingdom was documented on video crossing 481,805 miles in just 5 years of delivery driving. The car was serviced on schedule. No major hybrid component failed. The engine was never open. The battery pack was original. 5 years, nearly 500,000 miles, still running. That number is extreme by any reasonable standard. The Corolla Hybrid's track record is not. It is the expected outcome of what Toyota built. RepairPal puts annual Corolla repair costs at $362, the absolute lowest of any compact car in their database. The Corolla has been RepairPal's #1 ranked compact car out of 36 cars in its class for multiple consecutive years. The hybrid version adds Toyota's 2-decade refined Synergy drive system, the same fundamental architecture that has been running in Prius models long enough for the battery failure rate to be documented as below 2% past 150,000 miles in independent surveys. You are buying a car with a hybrid system that has already proven itself across millions of miles of real-world use before it ever reached the Corolla platform. Fuel economy sits at 50 to 52 miles per gallon combined, numbers that make most hybrid SUVs look like they're trying. The car is also genuinely pleasant to drive in a way the standard Corolla isn't, because the electric motor fills in low-end torque that the naturally aspirated engine alone doesn't provide. A courier in Manchester drove his 2020 Corolla Hybrid for 3 years as a delivery vehicle. He reached 187,000 miles before his employer retired the vehicle from fleet use. His mechanic inspected it at retirement. Compression within factory specification, battery degradation below 4%, 0 unscheduled repairs in 3 years of daily commercial use. The inspection report was so unremarkable that the mechanic kept a copy as a reference point, something to show customers who ask what a well-maintained hybrid looks like at the end of heavy-use fleet service. A clean 20 2021 Corolla Hybrid LE with 50,000 miles runs $21,000 to $24,000 today. It costs $362 a year to maintain. At 50 miles per gallon, the fuel savings alone offset a meaningful portion of the purchase price over 5 years of normal driving, before the reliability argument even enters the conversation. Buy it, service it, stop thinking about it. That is the ownership proposition the Corolla Hybrid makes and consistently keeps. Next is the compact SUV that RepairPal gave 4.5 out of 5 stars, the highest reliability rating in its entire category. Number 5. Mazda CX-5, 2017 to 2023. Nobody argues about whether the Mazda CX-5 is the most reliable compact SUV. They argue about why more people aren't buying it. RepairPal gives the CX-5 a 4.5 out of 5 reliability rating, the highest of any compact SUV in their database. Annual repair cost, $447 against a segment average of $521. The probability of a major repair is below average at every mileage interval RepairPal tracks. Consumer Reports recommended the CX-5 for every year of this generation's production run without interruption. The kind of sustained endorsement that requires consistent owner survey results year after year, not a single good model year followed by a quiet correction. The 2.5-liter naturally aspirated Skyactiv G engine is the specific reason this car belongs on this list. Mazda made a deliberate engineering decision when everyone else was chasing turbocharged fuel economy numbers. They kept the naturally aspirated engine and tuned the compression ratio to 13:1, higher than most sports cars, achieved without a turbo. The result is an engine that runs cleaner, burns fuel more efficiently, and builds less internal heat than turbocharged competitors of the same displacement. Less heat over time means less wear. Less wear over time means what mechanics consistently find when they open high-mileage CX-5 engines: internals that look significantly younger than the odometer suggests. A landscape architect in Portland bought a 2018 CX-5 Grand, touring with 71,000 miles for $19,500 3 years ago. She is now at 158,000 miles. I asked her mechanic, who also services her partner's turbocharged German crossover, which one he'd rather own. He didn't hesitate: the CX-5. The German crossover has generated more invoices in 2 years than the CX-5 has in 6. His exact words: "One of these cars I look forward to seeing. The other one I know is going to find something." He did not specify which was which. He didn't need to. A clean 2019 CX-5, touring with 65,000 miles, runs $20,000 to $23,500 today. The segment average sits at nearly $25,000 for comparable mileage on less reliable alternatives. That price gap, combined with the $74 per year savings on maintenance compared to the segment average, makes the CX-5 the clearest financial argument on this list. You pay less to buy it, less to run it, and the data says it will still be running long after the alternatives have moved on to their second owners and their second set of expensive problems. The next car is the one that nobody expects to find on a list like this until they look at the actual data. Number 4. Kia Soul, 2014 to 2019. The Kia Soul looks like a car that was designed by a committee that had never seen a car before. That is precisely why it never shows up on anyone's research list, and precisely why the people who own them can't figure out why everyone else is paying more for less. RepairPal placed the Kia Soul in the top 30 most reliable cars overall across all categories and brands in their database. Annual repair costs, approximately $300, one of the lowest figures of any car in any segment they track. The probability of a major repair is below average. The 2.0-liter naturally aspirated 4-cylinder engine that powers the base Soul from this generation is one of the simplest engines Kia has ever produced. No variable displacement, no direct injection complexity, no turbo stress, just a conventional naturally aspirated 4-cylinder that Kia refined across multiple production years until it stopped generating repair conversations. The body-on-the-box styling that makes people walk past these on used lots is also what makes the interior genuinely usable. The tall roofline creates headroom that sedans twice the price can't match. The flat floor accommodates cargo configurations that more conventionally shaped competitors handle poorly. The Soul was built by engineers who understood that the people who needed a practical small car also needed it to actually be practical, and then backed it with a 5-year, 60,000-mile bumper-to-bumper warranty and a 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain warranty that transferred to used buyers at reduced terms. A social worker in Baltimore bought a 2017 Soul LX with 38,000 miles for $10,200 4 years ago. She drives in stop-and-go traffic daily across the city. She is now at 127,000 miles. Her repair spend in 4 years of urban daily driving, one set of brake pads at $180 and a cabin air filter at $22. The car starts every morning. She has never been stranded. She tells people she bought it because it was the cheapest reliable car she could find. She keeps it because it has never given her a reason to think about anything else. A clean 2018 Soul LX with 55,000 miles runs $10,000 to $13,500 today. Nobody is fighting over these on the lot. The box shape keeps buyers away. The data keeps owners loyal. Those two facts together create the opportunity. The next car proves something that Japanese manufacturers had never quite managed in the American market before. Luxury and reliability at the same time for the price of a well-equipped sedan. Number 3. Lexus CT200h 2011 to 2017. Most hybrid luxury cars are luxury cars that happen to have hybrid systems. The Lexus CT200h is a Prius that happens to have a Lexus interior, and that engineering hierarchy makes all the difference. The CT200h shares its fundamental architecture with the third-generation Toyota Prius. The same 1.8-liter hybrid system, the same battery pack design, the same Toyota Synergy drive that has been documented below a 2% battery failure rate past 150,000 miles in independent surveys. Lexus took that proven hybrid platform, surrounded it with premium leather, a quiet cabin, and genuine luxury execution, and sold it as an entry-level. Today, with that luxury premium almost entirely depreciated, you can buy the same hybrid system that keeps a Prius running to 300,000 miles, wrapped in a car that still presents as premium in any parking lot it enters. RepairPal rates the CT200h with an annual repair cost of approximately $533, dramatically lower than the $807 average for luxury compact cars. The hybrid system specifically benefits from the same pattern documented across Prius ownership. The electric motor reduces wear on the gasoline engine during the stop-and-go driving that urban owners put most of their miles through. Less engine stress in the conditions that accumulate the most miles means a powertrain that reaches high mileage with less internal wear than a conventional engine covering the same ground. An accountant in Chicago bought a 2014 CT200HF Sport with 68,000 miles for $14,800 5 years ago. She commutes into downtown Chicago daily, the kind of stop-and-go that destroys conventional transmissions and wears brake pads quarterly. She is now at 171,000 miles. The regenerative braking system means she has replaced the rear brake pads once in 5 years. The front pads are original. Her total repair spend, $190 for the rear brake pads and a 12-volt battery replacement. She tracks her maintenance costs in a spreadsheet. The column for unscheduled repairs has 2 entries in 5 years. She showed me the spreadsheet. The column is almost entirely blank. A clean 2015 CT200h with 75,000 miles runs $13,000 to $17,000 today. Lexus luxury, Prius reliability. That combination does not appear at this price point anywhere else in the used market, and the depreciation that makes this possible has already happened to someone else before you arrived. Number 2 is a car whose reliability story starts with a taxi driver and ends with a number that stops most conversations. Number 2, Toyota Prius V 2012 to 2017. Nobody buys a Toyota Prius V to impress anyone. They buy it because at some point they stopped caring about impressing anyone and started caring about whether the car would start. The Prius V, the wagon-bodied version of the third-generation Prius sold from 2012 to 2017, shares the same fundamental hybrid architecture as the standard Prius, stretched into a body with genuine cargo space and rear legroom that the hatchback version doesn't offer. The 1.8-liter Atkinson cycle engine and the Toyota Synergy drive underneath it represent hybrid technology at its most mature, refined across a decade of real-world deployment before the Prius V was ever produced, which means the failure modes were already known, addressed, and eliminated before the first one arrived on a lot. Consumer Reports consistently awarded the Prius V above-average reliability scores across its entire production run. The battery pack follows the same documented pattern as every Prius generation from this era. Below a 2% failure rate past 150,000 miles when used and maintained according to Toyota's specifications. Fuel economy sits at 42 to 44 miles per gallon combined, less than the standard Prius, significantly more than anything else offering this much interior space. The specific mileage story that defines this car's reputation belongs to a UK taxi fleet that ran a standard Prius, same hybrid system as the V, to 481,805 miles in 5 years. That's the same documented example from the Corolla hybrid entry earlier on this list, because both cars share the fundamental architecture Toyota has been refining since the late 1990s. Two cars, same platform, same outcome. Miles that should not be possible on a hybrid system that the market had decided would fail early. A family in rural Wisconsin bought a 2014 Prius V with 62,000 miles for $12,500 6 years ago. They have 3 children and drive 25,000 miles per year across a mix of highway commuting and rural roads. They are currently at 212,000 miles. The battery pack is original. The engine has never been opened. Their mechanic checks it annually and tells them the same thing every year: come back in 12,000 miles. A clean 2015 Prius V with 80,000 miles runs $12,000 to $15,500 today. Cargo space of a wagon, reliability of a legend, fuel economy that covers the price difference from anything comparable in about 3 years of normal driving. And number 1 is the car that RepairPal ranked number 1 in its class for reliability. Number 1, Toyota Corolla, 2014 to 2019. A college student bought a 2015 Toyota Corolla LE with 91,000 miles for $9,800. She used it to commute to 3 jobs simultaneously during graduate school: mornings at a hospital, afternoons at a library, evenings at a restaurant. She put 45,000 miles on it in 14 months. At 136,000 miles, she graduated and moved across the country, driving the Corolla from Ohio to Oregon in 4 days without a single mechanical issue. She is now at 203,000 miles. She has replaced the brake pads once, the battery once, and the tires twice. She has never been towed. She has never been late because the car failed her. That is not a remarkable Corolla story. That is a typical one. RepairPal ranks the Toyota Corolla number 1 out of 36 compact cars for reliability. Annual repair cost, $362, the lowest of any compact car in their database and lower than the average annual maintenance cost for all vehicles in America. Unscheduled repair visits per year, 0.3, meaning the average Corolla owner walks into a repair shop for an unexpected reason roughly once every 3 years. The probability of a major repair, 9%, against a 12% average for all vehicles. These numbers are not from a single good year or a favorable survey methodology. They are the aggregate result of millions of real repair orders tracked across real shops over multiple years. The 2014 to 2019 generation specifically runs the 1.8-liter 2ZR-FE engine, a timing chain-equipped 4-cylinder that Toyota had been refining across the Corolla and Matrix platforms for years before this generation launched. No timing belt replacement window, no direct injection carbon buildup concerns, no first-generation anything. The car represents mature Toyota engineering at its most accessible price point, which is exactly why the ownership record attached to it is what it is. What makes the Corolla the number 1 car on this list is not that it's the most exciting option. It is that the data behind it is more consistent, more extensive, and more thoroughly documented than anything else in this segment at any price. The Civic is excellent. The Mazda 3 is better to drive. The Elantra has a stronger warranty. The Corolla has all 3 of those vehicles beat on the single metric that matters most for a car you plan to drive forever: the documented probability of it not stopping. A clean 2017 Corolla LE with 70,000 miles runs $15,000 to $18,000 today. 7 cars, 1 philosophy: buy once, maintain it, drive forever. The Corolla makes that easier than anything else on this list, and this list was not easy to make. 7 cars, 0 drama. Every one of them backed by data, not reputation. Every one of them available right now, sitting on used lots that buyers are walking past on their way to something that sounds more impressive. Drop your mileage in the comments. If you own one of these and it has never broken down on you, we want to hear that number.